prepared.
There you go, he's prepared.
My name is Sam Wessels. I am 9. Here is my question. The Centers of Disease Control and Prevention says that 1 in 5 American children has a learning disability today. Mine is autism. What is happening to America's most precious resource, her children, and what do you plan to do about it? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Nicely done. Nicely done. Sam, what I can tell you is that I believe one of the places that we spend our funds wisely is on research and science, where we think we can make a difference in the lives of our citizens to cure disease and to cure conditions that cause disability, and at the same time to create new science that opens up new enterprises for our economy. And too often, in my view, the decisions as to where we spend our money are based on politics and friends of politicians and lobbying. And where I will spend money, if I'm the President of the United States, on science of health and science of research, will be determined by people who are not the politicians, but by the scientists, and by people who measure where they think the impact can be greatest. So I can tell you that I will do it in a fair and appropriate, non-political way. Let me also say this, however. This is not a campaign that I'm going to win by promising more free stuff. And I know that's not what Sam is asking, but I just want to mention that, make that clear, that in the past, politicians in this country have tried to win elections by promising a lot of stuff, a lot of benefits, and promising more and more for less and less. We already have that kind of politician in the White House. I'm not going that direction. I'm going to ask the American people to sacrifice. You might say, well, like what? Well, I'm going to end some programs. I may end some programs you like. Some you'll probably end you don't like. I'll end Obamacare day one. But then there are others that I'll also end. I like the National Endowment for the Arts, and the National Endowment for the Humanities. I like PBS. I like Big Bird. All right, I like my grandkids being able to watch those things. I'm not going to get rid of Big Bird, but there's going to probably be advertising on PBS because I'm not willing to borrow billions of dollars from places like China to pay for things we don't absolutely have to have. So I'm not going to promise a lot of stuff paid for by my grandkids. I'm instead going to get us on track to have a balanced budget. But I'll make sure that where we do spend our funds, and we will spend for health and for science and research, that we spend based upon need, not based upon politics. Thank you, Sam.
Take your bow. Take the bow.
Hi. If you're elected and Congress passes the DREAM Act, would you veto it?
The question is, if I were elected and Congress were to pass the DREAM Act, would I veto